Hey everybody, Todd Cooperrider here with Esoteric. Just want to give you some updates of what we've got going on in the shop. You know, we always have a lot of great vehicles. We got a couple of Range Rovers behind the camera. Jake's behind it today. We have a lot of vehicles that come in here that are special. They're not just stuff out of the factory. They've been repainted, they've been restored, and those are what I'd like to call level 10 cars. You have to be really careful with them. When you're dealing with stuff that's been repainted or restored, you don't really know how much is there. Yeah, you can take some measurements and stuff, check thicknesses, but typically speaking, those aren't going to give you the true indication. We got a couple of cars right here I want to talk about. In our kitchen, you can see that we have got this really cool 1970 Challenger 346 pack. This thing is a monster. When a customer brought it in, it was started up. It just sounded like a race car. Factory exhaust coming out just in front of the rear wheels. But with this one, he just had this completely restored. The paint just had a haziness to it, and most of that was from kind of the dry spray, you know, once the clear coat was put on, and it had what we'd like to call texture in it. This is getting ready to go to a huge show this weekend. You know, he wanted to get as much clarity out of it as possible. We didn't want to go into any sanding and stuff because it probably already been sanded on from the restorer. We don't know how much we're dealing with. And then we also have to be careful just because, you know, you got a lot of sharp edges that come in here. This one, unfortunately, all the graphics had already been done, so we had to work around that. And we'll overlay some before and after videos that I took going through it, where we took away that texture, bring out a lot of clarity, make it look fantastic. And this one is a really rare spec. I think I only did a couple of them with this green top and green interior. But this is a big time job. This is a type of vehicle that's going to be at a lot of events and a lot of displays, and they want it to look best. The cool thing about this one is I went to high school with this guy. Haven't spoken to him since high school, and he said he's been following us for years, and he knew as soon as this was done where he wanted it to come to. Because of the type of specialty work that we do. Okay, over here to this one, 2013 Shelby Super Snake. Now this one still has the window sticker over here. I think it only has about 300 miles on it. When you send something off, this started off as a regular car, but then they send it off to Shelby, and Shelby redoes the whole thing. I mean, this has a wide body kit on it. Typically speaking, you get one of the Shelby cars, at least some of the panels have been repainted. In this case, the entire vehicle has been repainted. The other cool thing about this is the loudest car we've ever had in our shop. My office is just upstairs. When this was pulled in earlier today, the whole building was shaking. This is straight up race car, which is super cool. The customer sent this down from Cleveland. Once again, a level 10 type of job that we have to do. When you're dealing with something that's been repainted, there are a lot of cautions. You have to be super careful with the edges. Some of these are just knife sharp. You don't tape everything up, you're going to end up burning something. It's not what you want to do on a car like this. He wants it to look as good as it possibly can. We're going to do multi-stage paint correction on the entire car, do some film and some select pieces too. He wants to take this to shows, have a little bit of fun with it. But this isn't the type of car that you would drop in at any kind of shop. These are the kind of cars and kind of projects that started Esoteric all those years ago. Doing this really high level stuff. We still do this on a regular basis. It's too bad we didn't do the video earlier. We had a very rare 66 Hertz Mustang. If you're not aware of those, you got to look it up. Super, super cool. That was a 5-day project. Just got out of about a 3-year restoration that we had to go in, do the same thing, just do heavy level correction, make it look as perfect as possible without causing any damage on it. And that's where all of the skill set and stuff comes from. But we're getting ready to get started on this. You can see we have it all taped up. These are not painted stripes. They are decals basically, so you got to be super, super careful with them so you don't catch anything with a polisher. We'll go in, this will probably be 3 or 4 days to go through this car, make it look great. From your perspective, this paint probably looks really good. But once we break out the light and start taking a look at it up close, we see that there's a lot of defects. Customer wants it to be just pure black, no swirls, no haziness, no nothing in the finish. So, all right, ready to start compounding and polishing on this thing. I'm gonna check in with you a little bit later. In the meantime, I'm gonna get busy correcting some paint. All right, we're deep into this project here with our 1100 horsepower Shelby Super Snake, going fantastic. You saw what we were doing on the Dodge. That's been delivered. The customer is happy. We're getting ready to go in, do all the finish polishing, coating, a little bit of paint protection film on here at Esoteric Detail. But remember, if you want to do this yourself, at esotericcarcare.com, we've got all the tools, all the supplies, polishes, pads, lights, everything that you need for a DIY project. And we've got a lot of videos to help you on how to get the most out of your products. So services, check us out at esotericdetail.com. Products, check us out at esotericcarcare.com. If you weren't aware, we have got our entire new product lineup of esoteric products we have developed in-house, made here in the US, bottled right here in New Albany, Ohio. I'm going to point you to a video right up here. Check out more information to find the products that you need for your project at home.